And now, your Midday Ark-La-Miss news update.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Mackenzie Jonigan with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. A child was critically injured by a stray bullet in Shreveport shootout Thursday evening. According to officials, the 6-year-old girl was playing outside in a Shreveport neighborhood with family when she was struck by a stray bullet. The bullet came from one of two vehicles that were firing at each other in the area. The child was transported to a local hospital and is said to be in critical condition. No further information has been released. Marion residents will soon see new businesses coming to the area. NBC 10's Valerie Maravi tells us what residents can expect.
This will be a great addition. What I like about it, not only is it a Family Dollar, but it's a Dollar Tree too. So it's a different, variety of items that they're going to sell that people want and items that we need also.
The two stores will be combined into one store here on Main Street. Smith says Family Dollar plans to sell basic fresh groceries.
That's really what we need here, because we haven't had fresh produce here.
The town's only produce store closed down 3 years ago. Smith says residents will no longer have to travel miles for fresh food.
You have to go way to Farmerville or either Ruston or Monroe to shop and get something. So
I really think it'll help it a lot, but I think it's going to be a really thing for Marion.
We won't have to drive 14 miles or 30 miles. We can just drive 5 miles to town.
I hope it is going to be fresh, and I hope we can afford it, and I hope they don't get outrageous like everybody else does.
The new businesses will create 10 new jobs and generate economic growth. Smith says he hopes this will attract more people to stay.
That gives an opportunity for people that are employed here. They might want to move here and become a resident, and that gives us even a better chance to grow in the future. And that's what I want us to do. I want us to grow and offer basics that everybody needs where, it enhances our standard of living here in Marion.
The new stores are expected to be completed by the end of the summer. For more information on the upcoming festivals in Marion, you can visit myarklamiss.com. GoCare broke ground on their new community health center Thursday afternoon in West Monroe. The new 24,000 square foot facility will be built on Crowsley Street next to the Unitech Training Academy. This $5.8 million investment will bring an expansion of their current services and turn the facility into a one-stop shop for medical needs in our region. To make an appointment or learn more about the services they offer, visit gocare.org. Here at NBC 10, we have officially kicked off our 5th annual Homeless Veterans Food Drive. We encourage our viewers to donate non-perishable food items to one of the Max Fresh Market locations, or you can buy a pre-packaged bag at the stores. All the items donated will help homeless veterans in our area.
And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Trey Tonneson.
Another warm day across the Ark-La-Miss, this time with temperatures back into the upper 80s. Alongside showers and thunderstorms through the morning hours, we'll see a light breakage through the midday is quite possible, and then on into the evening and overnight. Those storms and shower chances do increase in likelihood, not as likely as the morning hours, which we're seeing those right now, but also we'll continue to see those continue off to the south and east as the day rolls along. Now, temperature highs up into the upper 80s today, alongside broken to mostly cloudy skies, and then into the evening, temperature lows still stay decently warm into the lower 70s alongside mostly cloudy skies once again. They're staying decently warm, those clouds helping to retain some of that daytime heating as we progress into the overnight time frame. 7-day forecast does show a string of stormy days across the 7-day forecast, and as that happens, we'll also see a string of days lingering around 90 degrees. Shower and storm chances no stranger to us here in the spring season, but they will be persistent and stick around over the next few days as well. Really quite a lot of chances for moisture, thunderstorms, and temperatures to hang around the warm side of things.
For your midday update, NBC News Daily continues. Have a great day.